Stream Elements said Ye Old Nerdcast is now live. Streaming Suikoden HD Remaster, Gate June War, recuitapalooza. I must get pesmerga, Suikoden HD Remaster.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a chill, very happy it's here Friday evening. How's everybody doing out there? Oh boy, exhaustion has just been with me all week and it's never let up. I'm pretty damn tired right now too. But I am looking forward to getting a decent amount of sleep tonight, that's for damn sure. But I'm also going to take my time and celebrate not having to just, like, work. Whoa, all of a sudden alright, my music decided, that's enough. You've had enough. It was like, you've had enough, sir. Alright, I don't know why it decided to pause. I guess I could kill the rain sound. It was giving me ambience for my, Laser Hawk intro music there. I wonder why it decided to just stop like that. Interesting. Oh, am I having issues? Am I having issues? I'm keeping an eye on it. So far, it doesn't look like it, but I'm starting to cast a suspicious glance. Anyways, it's Friday. I'm happy it's Friday. I'm going to play Suikoden because I don't want to really think a whole lot. Which is a bad thing to say for a role-playing game, but you know, it's an old-school JRPG. It's not super deep, but it's fun to play, so I'm gonna do that. I was gonna get back into Sleeping Dogs. I may do Sleeping Dogs tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't been thinking very much. I haven't been thinking very much about, honestly, content, really. And I do gotta apologize. I mean, it was cool yesterday to watch the Sega video and share my thoughts, and maybe I need to do a little bit more like that. But honestly, man, this year's been bad. This year's been a bad one for me, content-wise. I haven't been able, just because like it started off. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can revisit. Do I have that checklist still? I don't even know what that fucking thing is called. Is this it? Why is my internet being weird? Yeah, here it is. Oh boy. Let's see like once I got laid off, like this entire list just went to pure shit. And oh man, I wish this site had a dark mode or something. This is burning my eyes. Does it by any chance? Not per se, but I guess if I wanted to take the time to customize the visuals, I can make my own dark mode. I'm not going to do that, but yeah, let's take a look at the 2025. Do 5 collabs with the streamers? Nope. 3 cooking streams? Nope. Streamathon? Nope. IRL? Nope. 5? No less 5. I mean, I got, I guess, half a year that I could try to get to this. Travel to 3 new places. The DMV area. Ride the Bright Line of Florida and go to San Francisco for my birthday? Nope. 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 Join a boxing gym? Nope. Although that might happen here soon. Get down to 300 pounds maintained for at least 3 months? Oh, God, no. Self-published issue 1 of comic? Nope. And joint resolution finish issues 2 or 3 royal? No. I've not done a single thing on this list. So maybe once, and it might be, my situation might be solidifying a little bit here in the coming weeks. Might happen upon a little bit more certainty and stability, but when that happens, I'm pretty much going to have half a year to do my 2025 resolution, or at least as many of them as possible. I can at least get this one done. This is one I can get done. This is one that, this is one that will likely get done here soon because I've been looking. And again, once my situation is solidified, I've got to do something about this part. Like, I think I've gained a little extra once. You know, I think I may have lost some when I was working at the club, but then I gained it back and then a little extra once I got back to work at a desk job. So I gotta focus on this thing for sure, and that's gonna be a big part of that. I doubt this will happen this year. Just the money hit alone uh, put a big dent on this plan. So I doubt this will happen this year. If I'm lucky, I might be able to get one, but IRL streams, I don't know. I don't know. I got to come up with a plan for what a streamathon would even look like. Cooking streams, I don't know. And collabs with other streamers, man, I don't even know any other streamers anymore. I don't like. I don't even know. I'd have to fucking start networking and meeting other streamers again. Would have been cool. Would be cool if Lulu would start streaming, but you know, she's got other things to deal with. So yeah, this has been a pretty prickly year for me, but hopefully we're coming up on the back end of the downturn. Knock on wood. Why isn't this working? Let me see if Claude is at recon yet. Nope. Who else is in this region? The name's Quincy. I may just be a hunter now, but someday I'll make a name for myself. Join you? Well, let me think. Liberation Army, Imperial Army? Still hard to tell who the winner will be. I want to make sure I bet on the winning horse, so I'll consider joining you when you have a few more recruits, say about 13 more. Aha, there's a familiar face. Still keeping up with what I taught you about using that staff? So the stories are true, Tyr. Tyr, you really are the leader of the Liberation Army. No, I'm not judging. It's the path you've chosen. Still, I hate to imagine what Tio would think. Alright, kiddo, your old pal Kai has got your back. A master with his bow staff. I'm worth at least 100 men. Ha 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 ha. Well, that's 12 towards the 13 that other person was asking me for. Already forget her name. Cynthia? Sidonia? Sazerac? Yum, 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 yum. Sansuke. I make baths. Oops. I wonder what I have to do to get Antonio. God damn it, I didn't need to walk in there. Please don't go there. Can I walk this path without an elf? Doesn't look like it. Pretty sure I got everybody in this town. Yeah, maybe I should fight these guys just for the easy money. Nice. Ooh, a luck piece. I'm landing on a lot of good stuff, just getting a bunch of experience. I got 2 luck piece runes. Oh my god, Luke has the worst luck imaginable.
Street Corner Becky said /.
Yo, what's up, Vince? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Oh boy. Nice.
Street Corner Becky said doing things in Eve. A little stressed about that.
Oh, why stressed? don't know why I'm going back through here. I don't have to do any of this. I don't think there's anybody in here to recruit.
Street Corner Becky said my group was tasked with a large mission, and this dude who multi-boxes 50 accounts is trying to duck squid that.
A large mission.
Street Corner Becky said fuck.
What is the large mission?
Street Corner Becky said to keep a constellation of 8-star systems in good shape.
Okay, keep a constellation of 8-star systems in good shape. So you're like just like doing janitorial, like space janitor work. Keep it clean up there.
Street Corner Becky said we make good money doing it.
Well, so long as the money's there. Hey you, why don't we have some fun together? I mean it. My family's rich, you know. What? Seriously? Oh, I think this is LePent's kid. Of course, I'm the son of LePent of Cone, yep. You've heard of him, haven't you? Sure you're not lying. So I gotta come back with LePent in my party.
Street Corner Becky said it's kinda sad the game allows people to control 10 to 50 accounts at once.
Yeah, that's kind of... I would say anything north of 5 is a giveaway that something suspicious is happening.
Street Corner Becky said cause a lot of these dudes use input broadcasting.
What's input broadcasting? Like remote control, basically? Automated control?
Street Corner Becky said one keystroke for controlling them all at once.
Oh, I see.
Street Corner Becky said it's bannable but...
It's bannable. Alright, kid.
Street Corner Becky said the more they ban, the more money the game loses.
Hey, Sheena. Uh-oh, Dad. I thought you were going on a journey to broaden your horizons. Well, as you can see, by broaden your horizons, you meant chasing after women? You come with me. I'll knock some sense into you. Ow, alright. Quit pulling my ear. Wait, did they just both leave my... Yep. She just doesn't believe anybody. She did believe Sheena, doesn't believe me. Alright, I think that's everyone in this village. Nope, it's not. Okay, I'm sweeping them up now. I'm sweeping them all up into the Liberation Army. It's you. You're the one who took Master Matthew. Don't try to hide it. Master Matthew said he'd never get involved in another war, but you just had to drag him back. Why? It was Matthew's choice. Liar. There's no way he'd choose war. Forget it. I'll ask Master Matthew myself. Where is he? Orange? Oh, you mean the castle on Lake Torrin? You better not be lying to me. Welcome aboard, Apple. I can't remember if she's in Suikoden 2, but she is the main strategist of Suikoden 3. There were more people left in this town than I thought. Hey there, my name's Chandler. I'm just a carefree peddler. This guy wanted some... No, he didn't. I guess he didn't. I thought he wanted something. Hell yeah. Get over here, Chandler. Chandler Bing. Alright, I guess I can't go back to the main territory. So what, your group can't... I guess he can't get... I guess he's not going to get banned from the game. But you can't, like, kick him out of your... Is he part of your guild or anything? Is he part of, like...
Tugatoga said Suikoden 3 is underrated. I didn't appreciate back in the day, and the more I played it, the more I liked it.
Yo, what's up, Tugatoa? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing?
Street Corner Becky said not Hessa neutral.
I liked Suikoden 3 a lot when it came out, but I was a little disappointed that it took a very
Street
different...
Corner Becky said
like,
keeps fucking without space. Street Corner Becky said hour.
It takes a very different, like, approach to combat and shit. And it took a little while for me to get used to that part, but I like the story and the characters and everything. Well, also the war system. I didn't like the war system. And I still really don't care for the war system in that game. Gaspers, how about a boss want to play? Oh, geez, another gambling. Let's see if I can get a hot hand on these dice. 5,000. If you get 4, 5, 6, or 3 of any number other than 1, you're in luck. But 1, 2, 3, or 3 ones is unlucky. Okay. No, I didn't.
Tugatoga said I still need to play 4 and 5. I own the physical copies, but keep playing 1 to 2 low.
I own them all too, and I played them all. I've beaten them all except for 4. I've only played 4 about maybe halfway into it. Honestly, that game is so forgettable for me that I don't really remember much about it. I'm not a big fan of Suikoden 4, but I do need to go back and try it. Oh, hell yeah. Give me that money, bitch. And join my army. You're a lucky guy, and lucky guys can accomplish anything. Think I'll throw my chips in with you. I need to play Suikoden 5. I do like the idea of, you know, being on a ship and sailing from island to island. But, again, the game was... I guess it tried to go get a little closer to what the OG series was, but it did not stick that landing. I don't like how you can only have 4 people in your party as opposed to 6. There was just something about the characters and the design that I didn't like at all. It didn't seem colorful, and like, you know, the designs weren't as flamboyant, I guess, for lack of a better word. Everything just kind of seemed kind of bleak, kind of gray and bland. I just wasn't a big fan.
Tugatoga said I really enjoyed Octopath Traveler 1 to 2. I had the same feeling playing some old PS1 games playing them.
Wait, who did I... Oh, okay. I played Octopath... I beat Octopath Traveler 1. And I loved it. It was great. No, I didn't beat Wait, did I beat... No, I never beat Octopath Traveler 1. That last boss was a bitch and a half. And I didn't feel like grinding to beat him. But I did get to the last boss at the very least. But I only played a little bit of 2.
Genetic Memory Farm said, good evening, good peeps. I hope you are all safe and stoned.
Yo, what's up, Genetic Memory Farms? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I did like Octopath Traveler 1 a lot.
Street Corner Becky said it's hard to ever explain Eve. My corp/guild is big enough that our alliance of corp/guilds trusts us enough to protect this part of our space.
I mean, you're explaining Eve. You're explaining Eve to someone that doesn't really know shit about it, so.
Street Corner Becky said open PvP area.
Oh, the map maker. Templeton. God, this is awful. I wish they would do such things.
Tugatoga said every time I see anything about Eve I think of Colony Wars on the PS1 world.
Now I'll have to change all my maps. Who are you guys? The Liberation Army? I see. I heard you recently occupied the castle on Lake Torrand. Say, will you let me join you? I'm an expert cartographer. All you have to do in return is let me map out the castle. Hell yeah. Oh, right, here, take this. As long as you... Oh, he gives me the Suiko map. As long as you have this map, you'll be just fine. Just don't lose it. You acquired a Suiko map. Look at that. Now I have a nifty little... Oh, I'm covering it. Let's see the map. The map of the world.
Street Corner Becky said at Tugatoga, if you want me to explain it to you, I can. It's had many graphical upgrades since 2003. Oh.
Ooh, Fusulu. I forgot about Fusulu. Gahahaha, I'm Fusulu, and I have the strength of 100 men. When I swing my axe, the earth trembles, and when I shout, Lake Torrand empties itself into the sky. Sure, why not, you braggadocious son of a bitch. You gotta cough up 10,000... Oh, jeez, I gotta pay that much. Oh, at least I have it to pay.
Tugatoga asks, it's more strategy, right? Like Sins of a Solar Empire?
I don't talk to humans. Oh, I gotta get Kirkus. Kirkus and Kuromimi.
Street Corner Becky said 1 second.
One second. Oh, you're gearing up to explain. You're gearing up to explain Eve. It's like Godzilla charging his atomic breath.
Genetic Memory Farms asks, good. Trimming plants, so I got about 8 to 12 hours of work to do, so I think I am going to rewatch Boondocks. I sincerely wonder what insights Aaron Magruder has about how things are going at the moment. Genetic Memory Farms asks, how you doing? Street Corner Becky said, I'm also in a PvP fleet ATM.
I'm sure Aaron Magruder is on Twitter or whatever if you want to see his thoughts on things. I bet he is there somewhere. I'm alright. I'm just tired as all hell, like I have been all week.
Street Corner Becky said at Toga I made this video.
Oh, Kirkus, eh? What are you doing with these humans? I'm in the Liberation Army now, but I'm not doing it for revenge for having my village taken away. Many are suffering because of the Imperial Army, both humans and elves. I want to help them. Oh, spare me the sappy garbage. Off with you. What would you know about all that anyways? You're just a little runt. Wait, does that mean his level's too low? Alright, Kirkus, I think we might have to go level grind a little bit. Kuromimi, is it really you? How have you been? Hey there, Gon. Kuromimi is great, working hard in Liberation Army. You're so cool, Kuromimi. I want to be just like you. Sure, I'll recruit another small child. Be happy, Gon. Commander Tyr says you're welcome to join the army. Woohoo! Hit up Necklord's castle. Did I recover my spells? I think so. Wrecked. I don't know what level Kirkus needs to be, but I'm gonna check up here anyways. See if Pesmerga's up here.
Genetic Memory Farms said I have to admit I have never gone on Twitter and probably never will. Screw Elon. And I looked. Aaron Magruder has no social media that I see. Smart. You and some stoners are the extent of my socials. Street Corner Becky said so. Yeah, Eve is real time.
I will admit that is smart on his part. I'm not exactly a fan of the fact that I'm still on Twitter, to be honest, but if you know how to sift through the cruff... Oh, Jesus, okay. Kuromimi, you might die. There's a real chance you're gonna die. Okay, that was a terrible round. I don't know what I was thinking doing. Oh, Jesus, okay.
Genetic Memory Farms said, is it really worth it? I mean, every person on there just feeds the data beast.
No, nothing is ever really worth it, honestly. But I do use it still to, like, I'll keep up with candidates, follow some news stories that might, you know, have some threads of new information on there. But yeah, outside of that, it's mostly just like Nazis and shit posters. He's not here.
Genetic Memory Farms asks, isn't Blue Sky just Twitter but without Mecha Hitler? Is it any better?
Depends on, I guess it depends on what you want to get out of it. It's obviously, there's a lot less Nazis on that site. A lot less Nazis. I don't know. I'm not really on Blue Sky that much. I have an account there, but like, there's not a lot of a lot of media people still do all of their posting primarily on Twitter. So like, for any kind of media person who I trust can get like information out quickly, you know, Ken Klippenstein or something like that, like they're still on Twitter. I mean, I think he is on Blue Sky too, but I don't know if he's as prolific a poster on Blue Sky as he is on Twitter. And same with some other outlets, Zateo, Mehdi Hassan, and stuff like that. Like, I'll follow those guys because I don't think that they are as engaged on Blue Sky as they are on Twitter.
Genetic Memory Farms said, so the users are the only thing of value on Twitter? Seems like we should just abandon Twitter and it would be worthless, then they would move to Blue Sky or something else. Genetic Memory Farms said something else that is hopefully socially responsible.
I mean, that was initially the promise of Blue Sky, and they definitely got a big boost.
Street Corner Becky said, easy to say.
Yeah, they got a big boost for sure. I forget what it was that made everybody go to Blue Sky. But the problem with that is, one, you do need a massive consensus, and it's hard to get that. Two, I don't know how to put this. A part of the draw for a lot of social media is the adversarial kind of confrontations you could have. And there are ways that you could do that in a respectful manner and in a constructive manner. You don't get that in Twitter at all. But I think that Blue Sky is it's fashioned itself, it's modeled itself as being for people that don't want that at all. So in a sense, it's a hell of a lot more echo chambery than, I guess, Twitter. Because even though Elon boosts Nazis and shit like that, and all the blue checkmark freaks, there is still as many people on Twitter to call those dudes out. And I don't know if it's constructive or what, but I think it is informative in a certain sense. Like, in the recent week, I'll say. I mean, it's happened here and there over the past few months, but definitely after Trump hilariously backed away from the Epstein stuff, and he's like, "Are you still talking about excuse me? Are you still talking about Epstein? We talked about Epstein a lot. We talked about Epstein a lot. There's a lot of tragedy with Texas, but a lot of wins, but a lot of tragedy. You're still talking about Epstein?" You know, after he did that shit, like, the right-wing psychos lost their minds. And, like, they're in a moment right now. There's a real identity crisis and a crisis of consciousness that's happening on the far right that I don't think you would understand fully if you only paid attention to Blue Sky. And some of the interactions that I have been seeing after that shit happened between, like, you know, liberals and conservatives, or far right people and far left people, like, it's weird. It's a weird moment right now. It is a very weird moment, because there is this understanding on the right that, hey, maybe Trump is the guy that the QAnon people accused Hillary Clinton of being. You know, maybe he is the Pizzagate guy. You know, maybe everything we were told about this guy was a lie, because he seems to be doing the opposite of most of what he said he wasn't going to do. He bombed Iran. He's burying Epstein. You know, he's losing all of our money. You know, we're losing all our jobs and shit. With all these crazy tariffs and whatnot, you know, it seems like things have gone from bad to dramatically worse in a hurry. And the one thing that they were hanging their hat on was, oh, well, this guy, he's just battling the swamp. He's cleaning it all up. But after the Epstein thing, like, now they're all forced to reckon with, like, oh, that thing that you built your entire identity around was a lie. And, like, they're all having this weird existential crisis, this crisis of consciousness, this identity crisis. Like, it's fascinating to see, and I think that's something that you can only see on Twitter.
Genetic Memory Farms said stripping Medicare and Medicaid. Don't forget that was, I think that's actually where it first started, because, you know, you saw rumblings here and there. You know, you had conservatives whose farms were hit by the U.S. aid cut, and they didn't like that, and they were like, well, I didn't vote for my farm to go out of business. You know, and so, you know, you saw it there. You saw it with some of the mass deportation stuff. And by the way, the numbers on mass deportation and shit is abysmal for Trump right now. Like, there was a Gallup poll that came out that showed record support for immigration and shit in the country. So, like, even that's going poorly for him. But you saw it a little bit as it was being rolled out, where people were like, you know, in the more selfish and cynical side, people were like, well, these are my farm workers. I'm losing my farm workers. I'm losing my construction workers. Like, how does that help me out? I didn't vote for this. But then also on the more human side, you would have people that were like, well, that guy wasn't a criminal. He was my neighbor. Like, I thought we were just getting rid of the criminals. But no, they're just rounding up, like, good guys, like good folk. I didn't vote to round up good folk. I just wanted to round up the criminals. So, like, it's been kind of bubbling here and there pretty much since, like, the first or second week of his tenure. And it's slowly risen to, you know, the temperature has risen a little bit more and more over time. But the Medicaid thing was, and that whole big, beautiful bill shit was the first big, like, okay, a switch is flipped and something different is happening. And then the Epstein thing just
was a supercharger on all of that. And like when you follow the trajectory of how like conservative media and right-wing shit posters and memesters that have an outsized influence in the Trump ecosystem, if you follow how they've been talking, if you track how they've been communicating on Twitter and Facebook and shit over the course of the past few months to the past week or so, like it's a sea change. Even Marjorie Taylor Greene came out and was like, she released some statement that was like, I don't support Trump anymore. This is it. I am done with Trump, or some shit like that. You know, like Tucker Carlson is out there roasting Ted Cruz, and they're doing these sorts of things. Like those guys are doing these sorts of things not because they're good people. They're making a cynical play. They see the writing on the wall with this. They know where it's going to go, and they're just trying to get out in front of it. So like, it's interesting to see all of that, and I have to follow it. I have to watch where it goes. So that's and I'm not, if anybody else wants to get off Twitter.
Genetic Memory Farms asks, so what do you think midterms will look like? No cuts are really heading into after. Do you think they will keep a supermajority until 2028, or are we deadlocking in 2026?
You're not going to like my answer, because I think that all depends on the efficacy of the Democratic Party. And I think the Democratic Party is this country's like second worst enemy right now. Make no mistake, the Republicans are still the worst enemy, but you would want more from your opposition party than what they're doing. And if I wanted to be as charitable as possible, I would say that their current strategy is step out of the Republicans' way and let them step on their own dicks to death. But I don't think that's an adequate enough strategy. When you're a party that has like a 29% approval rating, that's not good enough. You've got to actually have the courage to fight and put your vision in front of America, contrast your vision to their vision, offer people things. You're going to have to offer people things and mean it and step up. And you're going to have to fight. And the Democratic Party hasn't shown a really strong, unified willingness to do that. And if that keeps, then Republicans could still retain a majority. But there's no telling. Like, at the same time, there's no fucking telling what's going to happen between now and the midterms. Like, it could be anything. Anything could happen. So, I don't know. All I know is, like, we're at a weird inflection point right now where I don't know what's going to happen to the conservative movement. I don't know. Trump has been really good up until this point at getting like his most ardent followers to fall in line with whatever he does, even with the Iran bombing thing. Like at first when it happened, a lot of his supporters were like, what the fuck this, but then like 2 days later those same people were like, it was actually a good thing to bomb Iran. Like bombing Iran is America first, you know. So he's been pretty good about doing that. It remains to be seen if he can continue to be good at doing that post Jeffrey Epstein thing. And it sounds silly to say, but the thing is, the far right have built their identity on Jeffrey Epstein. Like, all of the QAnon shit, like, Donald Trump is secretly working with the RFK Jr. or whatever to fucking arrest all the pedos and et cetera, et cetera. That was the crux of QAnon. And, you know, Hillary Clinton, we can't vote for Hillary Clinton and Pizzagate and all that shit. Like, I mean, that was not the central crux of their argument against Hillary Clinton, but it was an important one. So, like, all of that being flipped on its head might have an impact on his ability to continue to get his people to do whatever he wants. Especially if, like, you get to a point where people recognize that their Medicaid's about to get cut, if the economy doesn't turn over and we end up falling into a recession, if all of the indicators that look bad continue to be bad, and also the dude's a Jeffrey Epstein cover-up artist, he probably isn't going to have the ability to whip his base the way that he had. And I think a part of Tucker Carlson and Marjorie Taylor Greene and those ilks, a part of their calculation is Trump's big threat to the Republican Party that keeps them in line that gets all of them to vote for shit like the big beautiful bill, even though they all come out and they're like, oh, this bill's a disaster, it raises the dead, blah blah blah, I don't want to cut Josh Hawley, I don't want to cut Medicare, blah blah blah, and they end up voting for it anyways. They do that because they don't want to run opposite of Trump, because, you know, he'll start shit talking you in your district, he'll back your primary opponent. You know, the Trump base have to this point been fervent followers. They don't want to deal with that. So even if they don't want to vote for something that Trump wants to do, they'll still do it because they're trying to avoid that. But I think the calculation that Marjorie Taylor Greene and her ilk are making is that he's not going to have that power for long, is that he's going to run afoul of his base and the American people in general so egregiously that his ability to try to primary an opponent is going to wane and be ineffective. And he's ostensibly, it's hard to call him this given the level of the level of power that Republicans and Democrats are willing to give him, you know, basically letting him do whatever the fuck he wants. But he is ostensibly a lame duck president at this point, because like he's not gonna run again. I know that there's been some fear about him running for a third term, but that's not gonna happen. So I think a part of why he wanted to go so hard on getting the big beautiful bill passed is
Genetic
because
Memory Farm said, I hate to say it, but I have largely given up. As an organizer, I could find no one younger than me who wanted to learn the skill set, so I have retired. People younger than me have to choose to organize.
They're doing that. Don't get me wrong. The younger people are doing that. Like I remember, I'm going off on a tangent here. I remember 2016, after Bernie lost the primary, his concession, he made a concession video about how he was going to dip out, etc., etc. But the big crux of that video was he was making a pitch for younger people, because, you know, his campaign was largely juiced by young people. He was making a pitch to young people to don't give up, don't despair, get involved in politics, be involved in these organizations. A few organizations splintered out from the Bernie campaign, like Brand New Congress, Justice Democrats to a degree, although that was more of a media kind of operation, but they had some Bernie people involved. Our Revolution, but more importantly, Bernie's campaign put a big spotlight on the DSA, and the DSA saw record numbers of people signing up and whatnot. And DSA is not a political party, they're an organizing operation. So what they do is outreach in the communities. Like, they do door knocking campaigns, they do fundraisers, they do mutual aid, they do all sorts of stuff that gets people organized in their local communities. So since 2016, there's been a big burst of interest from young people from that movement. And that's where AOC came from. But that's where Zoran Mandani came from too, because he was a Bernie volunteer in 2016. And he maintained his connections in local politics from that run, and, you know, ran for city council, etc., etc. So right now, after Zoran's win and all of the media that's gotten, DSA has announced that they've seen 10,000 new, I think it was like around 10,000 new people sign up, younger people sign up for the organization. There's a tremendous level of interest in it. There's a lot of other young people all around the country that have started, you know, running for things. What's her name? Kat Abu, I can't pronounce her name for the life of me. It's like Kat Abu-Ghazala or something like that. She announced that she was running to primary a longtime Democratic congresswoman in her district. And as soon as she announced that, congresswoman was like, all right, well, I just retired. She was already old anyways. So like, and Kat's a young person too. So young people are getting involved. It's happening. It's maybe the frustration is it isn't happening as fast as, you know, maybe you or I would like, because 2016 was a long fucking time ago and things have gotten dramatically worse since. But I don't know. Life moves at its own pace, I guess. I haven't given up, and I still have some hope, but I'm not going to delude myself about what it's going to take. It's going to take a lot. Unfortunately, it might take... Think about this. You would be hard-pressed to find a country that has had as brutal a record for things like social justice or racism and that sort of thing as America.
Genetic Memory Farms said none of those groups sound familiar. I am a member of DSA and very familiar, but as an organization they are rudderless. They infight for leadership. Abulizale is the Illinois 9th.
Illinois 9th, okay. I don't think they're rudderless at all. I don't think they're rudderless at all. Just speaking from being in Austin, one, they supported Jose Garza, a progressive district attorney who I voted for. Shocked that he won his first race, but then not only did he win his first race, he did such a great job that he blew the doors off of his second run here, and he was targeted. Like, all the conservatives that hate progressive district attorneys went after him, and he won handily. So I was happy about that. But also Greg Cesar, who is currently the chair of the House Progressive Caucus, he was an Austin City Council member who was also supported by the DSA chapter here. And one, he was a fantastic city council member, which in part helped him win that House seat. People remembered exactly what he was doing when that freeze happened in Texas in 2021? Shit, man, how long ago was that? I guess it was 2021. People remember what he was doing. He was out there on the streets. The streets were barely drivable, you know, but he was out there doing mutual aid, helping the different mutual aid outfits, you know, get donations from people, deliver shit to people. He was in it. You know, and DSA was organizing a lot of that too. So they're definitely not rudderless. They aren't at the forefront. They don't get a lot of attention until somebody like Zorhan wins on a big stage, but you know, they have a lot of victories that just kind of go unnoticed. They do a lot of things within communities that definitely go unnoticed. And you know, honestly, maybe for the better. That may be for the better. I still think that for all of my enjoyment of the DSA, I still think that the socialist bugaboo is a little bit too much for a lot of Americans to overcome. But regardless of that, I think it's a great organization. But if you consider, what I was going to say before is, if you consider like what Obama had to overcome to become the first black president, in my opinion, the only thing that allowed that to happen, the only thing that allowed Obama to be president, was George W. fucking the country up to such a colossal degree that people were okay, ready, willing, eager, and generally speaking okay with voting for a black guy with a Muslim name if they thought that he had the chops to bring the economy back. And one, Obama campaigned on a very progressive message, and two, he was an incredibly charismatic campaigner, so people were willing to believe. Unfortunately, I feel like that's the kind of thing that it's gonna take. It's gonna take something really, really, really bad happening. I don't want something really, really bad to happen. I would prefer to avoid that if I can, but I feel like that's just what it's gonna take.
Genetic Memory Farms said DSA is, here anyway, unfortunately not very good at big tent politics. Maybe it is the difference between states, but DSA in Illinois is pretty weak too.
I feel like the Democratic, and maybe, I don't know about, I can only speak to Texas, really. And DSA in Texas, in Central Texas at least, I don't know about, I guess the Houston and Austin outfits aren't bad. I think in red states, maybe they're a little bit more open to bigger tent because they have to be. You know, it's a conservative state, especially if there's a huge rural contingent. You're just going to have to know when and where to draw the line, but that line's going to have to be a little bit more expansive than if it's a state that has had a strong Democratic Party grip, you know. And Illinois is one of those states. New York is too, but I think New York City,
Genetic Memory
maybe.
Farms said, and that is it. We will only ever progress when everything is destroyed and people have no other choice. Pain and suffering will be the teacher.
Well, I probably wouldn't want to put it in such apocalyptic Darwinistic terms as that, but yeah, I guess that's generally the vibe I have too. I don't want it to be like that, but I think I guess that's just how a lot of people absorb information, absorb experiences. It's kind of like Dick Cheney being anti-LGBT until his daughter came out as being, lesbian, and then suddenly he was a very pro-LGBT Republican. That's all it took, just a personal experience. And a lot of people don't get personal experiences
Genetic
with a lot of
Memory
different
Farm
things.
said, and here we have relegated Republicans to no votes, they just get paid.
Relegated Republicans to no votes. What? I don't know what you mean by that. Elves, humans, it doesn't matter in the end. We were all born under the same sky. At least that's how I feel. I'm not doing this for revenge. I'm doing it for everyone, especially those I care about. Kirkus, when I left our village, you were still so young, and now you've surpassed me. I'll help you out for the sake of the Liberation Army. Hell yeah, Ruby. No thank you. Believe it or not, I actually try not to be overly cynical about these sorts of things. Because I know that...
Genetic Memory Farms said, yeah, no one cares until it comes back to their family.
Oops, I was just here. The human condition is malleable. For good and for bad. It is nothing if not malleable. So, hearts and minds can be changed. It's not always an easy experience. It's not always fun. I think that's a part of why I do stick around on Twitter, too. Like I was explaining before, like, being able to observe everything that's happening in the conservative space with respects to the last couple of months. You kind of get to see that happen in real time for some people. There are tons of disingenuous actors and bots and just straight up fucking Nazis and shit.
Genetic Memory Farms said they can't effectively do anything in government because Dems have a supermajority, so they get paid just to stand around and make press releases.
Gotcha. Yeah, I guess that's kind of like what Democrats are in Texas, to a degree. Do I need... I don't think so. All right. A buddy of mine is formulating ideas about running for office here. We were supposed to talk about it last week, but we had to push it, so hopefully I can meet up with them sometime next week and get a sense of what he wants to do, what he plans on doing. I don't think anybody's in here.
Genetic Memory Farm said, yup, exactly my point. You and I live in very opposite political landscapes, and I think that makes the DSA, or any third party, look very different based on the setting.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before about DSA, though, because they aren't an actual party. So it gives them a little bit more leeway about, you know, what they can do and how they can do it. But they also kind of have to pick and choose where they operate out of. Like, DSA in Texas has no real foothold.
Memory Farm said good luck to him.
They have no real foothold outside of urban areas, and unfortunately, a lot of people live in rural Texas. So, you know, it's kind of an uphill battle in that regard on like a statewide level. But you know what they say: all politics is local, right? So if you can foster enough.
_Wisp said EO politics are fucked up and there's so many layers to the political machine it seems like an onion.
Yo, what's up, Wisp? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Alright, how many more do I need? Alright, I'm in. I'll cast my lot with Liberation Art. Did I get 13 people? I didn't think I got 13 people just then. Damn.
Haunted_Wisp said able to formulate thoughts.
Honestly, I think my friend, like, I think honestly he should run as a Republican. He's not a Republican, but I think he should run as one anyways. At least people in Texas won't close the door in his face if they find out he's I don't even think he's a Democrat. He's actually independent.
Said I've been sleeping a lot because I'm very depressed.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Wisp. Sleeping a lot is also kind of like a, you could spiral. It's like almost a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you sleep too much, it makes you depressed, which makes you want to sleep too much, which makes you depressed, which makes you want to sleep too much. Like,
Haunted_Wisp said missed a function today cause I couldn't get ready in time.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. Breaking that cycle is a tough thing to do, but it's not impossible. No, wait, wasn't there somebody in this house? Oh, I got that. That was Tai-Ho. I got him. I think I got everybody in this town. No, not Tai-Ho. It was Kunto. Or Kunto.
Haunted_Wisp said well that's why I'm here instead of tossing and turning for my 6th or 7th sleep cycle for the day. Genetic Memory Farms said sorry to hear Wisp.
Well, welcome aboard, bud. What happens if I just fight these guys? Oh, these guys are weak to me
Genetic
now.
Memory Farms said I hope you feel better soon. Genetic Memory Farms said you will always find a sympathetic ear if you need one. Haunted_Wisp said thanks that means a lot.
Damn. That barely hurt Humphrey, but that did damage to Flick.
Haunted_Wisp said the lucky part about sleeping all day is you have to take your meds closer together, which gets you a little buzzed.
I don't know if I would call that lucky, but I guess get your enjoyment where you can, I guess. Just as long as you're doing it safely.
Genetic Memory Farms asks, are you fighting Tengu?
I think they are the suikoden version of Tengu. Alright, I got everybody from here too. Alright, I think I may have. Who is still out in that world that I haven't gotten yet? Is there somebody in the Dwarf Village? Let me go to the Dwarf Village. I feel like they're probably hiding someone from me.
Genetic Memory Farms said, I find insomnia is a good occasion to get very baked. Maybe just me.
Maybe. I mean, I have, crazy insomnia all the time anyways. So, maybe I should have. I can't smoke, though. Smoking is no good for me. I guess this guy's not going to join me.
Haunted_Wisp said, well, that's why I put 3 hours between my doses so I don't just pass out again.
Damn, the Dwarf Village really doesn't have anybody for me. All right, well, let me go to Rickon one more time and see if Clive is there.
Genetic Memory Farms asks, I think you may be onto something with your assessment, Devin. Maybe we need to start infiltrating left-leaning candidates into the Republican Party in the most extreme states to water down policies? Haunted_Wisp asks, are you a pro-melatonin for weed purposes or a con?
I think that's what we should do. I think that people should, just start running as Republicans. Left people should start running as Republicans. Because that's what Republicans do. A lot of Democrats are just Republicans calling themselves. Sometimes it's, they have conservative ideologies, but they do align with the Democrats on certain things. But
Genetic
a lot of
Memory
times,
said, and yeah, when I had the heart attack and kicked the bucket, I quit smoking. Now I only vape, and it is much easier on the lungs and pulmonary system overall.
I know in Florida, it was actually revealed through investigation that there were actual literal Republicans who ran as Democrats in the primaries to specifically to, like, you know, subvert the election. Alright, I'm going to the Dragon Keep. Power Glove. Alright, that's a good trade-off.
Genetic Memory Farms said, I think Texas could the poster child for infiltrating Republicans. I am totally down to help. Genetic Memory Farms said, I wear overalls and shave my head so most people assume I'm a right-wing psycho until they see my F Your Abortion Ban t-shirt.
Fair enough. What are you doing there? Who are you people? Rather bold for a pack of thieves, aren't you? We're... Tyr. Is that you? Tyr, is that you? Don't you remember me? It's me, Futch. Black and I gave you a ride to the Magician's Island. What are you doing here? Tyr, so you're the leader of the Liberation Army? Hey, why are all these dragons asleep? Are they always this lazy? What brings the Liberation Army to our domain? Wait, aren't you going to answer my question? I am Humphrey Mintz, a former centurion of the Imperial Army. I wish to speak with Commander Joshua of the Dragon Knights. Very well then, now that you've seen what's transpired here, I must report to Commander Joshua anyways. My thanks, I'm Milia, Deputy Commander of the Dragon Knights. My thanks, Deputy Commander Milia. Please lead the way. Once you leave this cave, you'll see the Dragon Knights fortress. We'll go on ahead and inform Sir Joshua of your arrival. Let's go, Futch. These dragons are sleepy boys.
Haunted_Wisp said, good little dragon.
Fuma, I'm surprised you found me, seeing as I can erase my presence and transform myself into shadows. That's quite the incredible vision you have. You must be, of course, the leader of the Liberation Army. It all makes sense now. My name is Fuma. I follow the way of the ninja. Please allow me to join your ranks. Sure, come on along, bud. Fuma. Commander Joshua has the Dragon Rune, one of the 27 true runes embedded in his arm. This means he will never grow old. That's the curse he has to bear. We Dragon Knights have always been on equal footing with the Imperials, but lately they've been acting different. Cruits? You're the Centurion from back then, Humphrey, wasn't it? What happened to you? You fought under Barbarossa against my master, the Master Emperor Gale, and now you've turned against him? Quite the loyal subject, aren't you? Back then, I believed in Emperor Barbarossa. Then, what are you doing in the Liberation Army now? Had a change of heart? I haven't changed. The one who changed was... Cruits, I have a favor to ask. Oh? A favor to ask an old enemy? The Liberation Army's strength remains vastly inferior to that of the Imperial Army. We need all the tactical advantage we can get. As Gale Runger's only commander to be honored with the title of Great General, you could be an incredible asset to us, so please join us. Gale Runger will be my one and only master. But if this means an opportunity to kill Barbarossa and avenge my master's death, then it's an appealing offer. I will join you, Commander Tyr. Fair enough. Commander Joshua, these are the people I spoke to you about. Humphrey, are my eyes deceiving me? It's been too long. It has indeed.
Genetic Memory Farms said, what do you think about running your friend as a Republican, pushing a centrist and conciliatory policy platform that seeks to build community? It would be a stark contrast to the national platform.
I don't think he would gain a lot of ground if he ran as a centrist, honestly. This is like the one thing that the political establishment has not, in both parties, have not fully embraced, although the Republicans have embraced it a lot more than the Democrats have, is that this is an era of populism. It's either going to be right-wing populism or left-wing populism, but it is an era of populism. And if I had to choose, obviously I side on left-wing populism a hell of a lot more. Because we all know what right-wing populism turns into. We see it every day with the American Gestapo. I was worried sick about you. After the incident at Kaleka, you disappeared without a trace. I had my reasons. Joshua, this is Commander Tyr of the Liberation Army. So you're Commander Tyr. I'm Joshua, Commander of the Dragon Knights. I've heard much about the Liberation Army. We're here today to discuss a very important matter with you. An important matter? What is it? Let me ride one of your dragons. One of our dragons? I'm not sure about that. What's the matter? Something to do with the fact they're all asleep? So you've seen them. We've tried to keep it a secret by barring entry into our domain. A few months ago, our dragons suddenly fell asleep, and we can no longer awaken them. We've tried everything, but to no avail. They're stuck asleep. At present, the Dragon Knights are completely powerless. We've brought many doctors here, but none have been able to find a cure. We even sent a messenger in search of the legendary doctor, Master Louis Khan, but he is nowhere to be found. So you think Master Louis Khan can cure the dragons? Yes, or so I hope. After all, he's the finest doctor in the land. Tyr, this is our chance. If we do them a favor now, it'll make it easier to convince them to help later. Oh, nothing important. Conniving. Alright, let's go grab Louis Khan. Can I even add him into the party? I can't. All right, where's Louis? I think he's on the floor below. With every battle, many lives are lost. Even my medicine can't save them all. Wait, what? Can I add him to my party? I didn't see him on the list. Oh, there he is. I've got an old man with me. You just stay back there, old timer.
Genetic Memory Farms asks, I am curious how your friend would approach a populist platform that isn't right-wing from within the Republican Party? Sounds interesting, but how would he do that and not drink the Kool-Aid?
That's a part of what I want to talk to him about, honestly. That's the main reason why I want to talk to him. Because I would recommend Dan Osborne, a Dan Osborne-style campaign. Your Master Louis Khan. I wasn't aware you had joined the Liberation Army. Please, sir, will you examine our dragons? Very well. I don't know if there's a good YouTube video about Dan Osborne's campaign. I don't know. I've never actually bothered looking to see if anyone did like a real examination of his Senate run. He didn't run as an independent. I mean, he didn't run as a Republican, but he ran as a Republican coded a kind of like a Republican coded independent on a progressive adjacent populist platform, if that makes sense. Oh my god, why is my fucking... You know what? My mistake is I'm using that right there. Let me... I don't know what this... Maybe? My internet is fucking garbage right now. Well, it's not my internet, it's my browser. I probably need to,
A farm bill, September 3rd.
Maybe this video kind of explains it a little? I don't know, I've never watched this. Maybe I'll watch it before I end the stream. How are they, Master Luikun? This is not a disease. They've been fed a sleeping poison. Not a disease? That's correct. Someone fed them poison. I knew somebody was sneaking into our domain. And is there any cure? I can prepare an antidote, but I will need the right ingredients. Moonlight herb, black dragon orchid, and one more thing. What is it? Let's focus on gathering the other two first. Commander Tyr, you should be able to find moonlight herb growing in Seek Valley. Seek Valley. I didn't get to see that. And Fletch is black and my Thrash. I'll take Commander Tyr and his party to Seek Valley on Thrash. We're counting on you, Milia. Commander Tyr, let's hurry to Seek Valley. Guess I'll wait here until we have all the ingredients. Alright. Hope she doesn't suck. Commander Tyr, ride with me on my dragon Thrash to Seek Valley. Ooh, the last blacksmith is on this mountain. I wonder if I got all the others. I think I might be missing one. Master's robe. Oh, he can't even equip that. Why can't he equip that? She can't equip it. Who the fuck can equip this? I don't know who could equip the Master's robe. Well, will you work on my shit? Bitch. Alright, I gotta go recruit all the guys and bring them here. Oh shit. What the hell is this? I hope I'm ready for this. We're just dropping all our nukes on it. This seems easier than it should be. I'm suspicious now. I'm very suspicious of this boss fight. Oh. That doesn't look good. That looks awful. What's it gonna do? Okay, that was bad. It wasn't that bad. That didn't hurt me that much, actually. Let me do one more round of auto. Okay, now we're hurting. $81.
Haunted_wisp said it lured you in with its ineptness.
It really did. It got me all comfortable.
Genetic Memory Farms asks, looking at Dan Osborne, he lost his election by 7 points. His PAC Working Class Heroes Fund will support labor unions and strike funds. Are Republicans pro-union enough to make that work? In Texas? Spymaster Gaming said good morning.
Yo, what's up, Spymaster? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I think the answer to that question is yes. He lost by 7 points, but like he was not expected to even come close to that when he announced. Like that 7 points. I forget where he polled at when he first announced, but he covered a tremendous spread. And the polling the day before election was closer than what it ended up actually being, but yeah, I think he announced that he's going to run again. But I think his message can work in Texas. I mean, hell yeah, it could work. If it worked, if it came damn near close to working in Nebraska for a relative no name, not relative, for an absolute no name, then yeah, it can work in Texas for sure. Texas is a lot bluer than Nebraska is.
Spymaster Gaming just redeemed Run for Fun.
Damn you, Spymaster!
Genetic
I swear.
Memory Farm said great. I never say Texas as pro-union, but maybe you're right. Genetic Memory Farms said saw not say. Spymaster Gaming said lol sorry.
Holy shit, she has 2 hit points. I'm definitely playing with fire with Lorelei there.
Spymaster Gaming said I always enjoy your streams.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I don't have a problem with the Run for Fun. It's actually fun when I do it, but I never have it set up, so it's always a pain to set it up.
Street Corner Becky said you're such an asshole at Spymaster Gaming.
Hey, you know what? It's all good. If I didn't like it that much, I could always get rid of the channel reward. Oh shit, 70,000. Also, with respects to Texas and unions, the thing about that is, yeah, there's some good unions down here.
Spymaster Gaming said you're in the same VC in Discord, you can say it in Corp Chat.
Like
Haunted_Wisp just redeemed Hydrate.
There's there are some unions down here for sure. One of my old roommates, who was a MAGA person, was also a union member. There are a lot of people who are both, unfortunately. But
Urgency said it Spymaster Gaming asshole.
It's gang up on Spymaster hour. What's going on, Purgency? First time chat.
Becky said lol.
How are you doing? How's your night treating you? But the union thing is also going to be important because of Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Oh shit, what the fuck is happening? There we go. But the union thing is going to be important because of the
Emmett Dodger said get back in your box.
The boost on of Amazon.
Spymaster Gaming said you fuckers cowards can't even set it in Discord.
Yo, what's up? What's that? Ammo Dodger. Welcome to the stream.
Street Corner Becky said lol.
I'm guessing this is the Eve Community Pile on Spymaster hour. Which I'm okay with. He always makes me fucking run for fun. What the fuck? Why is this not charging? I was kind of relying on my phone to be charging this whole time like it usually is. I think Apple wants me to buy a new phone, so they're remote killing my charger. That must be it.
Street Corner Becky said I got Spies Eve community coming in.
Thank you, I'm okay with that. Come on in, guys. I don't know shit about Eve, but if y'all want to pile on Spymaster for making me run for fun all the damn time.
Spymaster Gaming said time to rob shit and fuck around and find out in frat space.
Indeed, that is the Moonlight Herb. It works as a stimulant. Who's there? Show yourself. I'm impressed you managed to make it here, but I'm afraid you're not leaving with the Moonlight Herb. Whoever you are, we went through a lot to get here, so we're taking it whether you like it or not. My, what a spirited young man, but I'm speaking to Tyr right now, so please be quiet. Come now, Tyr, you must be growing tired of the Liberation Army game, so I'll be taking your rune, the Soul Eater, off your hands. Don't look so upset, Tyr. I won't take it by force. No, I have a more elegant solution. Come out, Ted. It's been a while, Tyr. Sure was cruel of you to leave me behind like that. Well, I forgive you. We're old friends after all. Now, could you give it back? Can you give back the rune I lent you? I managed to live 300 years thanks to that rune's power. Without it, please, just give it back. Don't give back the Soul Eater. The rune. Damn, he just straight up nuked him. Tyr, can you hear me? There isn't much time. Since the Soul Eater once belonged to me, I still retain a strange connection with it. That's how I'm speaking to you now. My body is no longer mine. I've been enslaved by Wendy's Conquer Rune. It will eventually take over my soul as well. That's why I don't have much time. Tyr, just this once, I'm begging you. Please forgive me for what I'm about to do. Well, what are you about to do, Ted? What was that? Ted, hurry up and take the Soul Eater. Please, Tyr, give me back my rune. If you won't, I'll have to take it by force. I won't give you the Soul Eater. Oh, so you're willing to fight Ted? You killed your father, Tio, with your own hands, sent your servant Gremio to an early grave, and now you plan on harming your best friend? How wicked you are. Soul Eater, I spent 300 years with you. I know you well. The meaning of your curse, your evil intentions. The day I lost my home, you consumed the souls of everyone I knew. During my 300 years of wandering, you caused countless wars, plundered souls along the way. And on top of that, Odessa, Tyr's father, Gremio, you took them all. You devoured the souls of those closest to your master, increasing your own power. Ted, what are you talking about? Hurry up and take the Soul Eater. Being in the presence of the Soul Eater has given me power just enough to free my own body. Come now, Soul Eater, as your former master, I command you, claim my soul. Oh, poor Ted. He's a character in Suikoden 4 also. Suikoden 4 takes place like 200 years before this, I think. But he's around. He's around and kicking. Soul Eater has reached level 4. Good. This is how it should be. Without freedom, what's the point of living? I now return to you the 300 years of extended life that you gave me, Soul Eater. Damn it, you fool. Fine then. Wretched boy, I will take that rune from you someday. Don't look like that, Tyr. I chose my own path. I think this really is goodbye. Take care of yourself. Live enough for the both of us. This must be the Moonlighter. She's like, Milia's like, fuck all that. I don't give a shit about Ted or runes, all the dead people, whatever. Let's get this herb and go. Everyone is waiting. Let's take some and hurry back. I appreciate the focus. She's like, don't get distracted, y'all. Oh yeah. Wisp redeemed hydrate. So cheers, thank you. It's a lot easier to do that one than having to get this fucking. Although, you know, you did redeem it. You did redeem it. Let me see if I can.
Genetic Memory Farms said Jesus was black, Ronald Reagan was the devil, and the government is lying about 9/11. Thank you for your time and good night. Huey Freeman. Boondocks came out swinging in the first episode.
I used to love that show. I mean, I probably do still love it. I just haven't seen it in a while. The music was the best. Fucking
Street Corner Becky
Thugnificent.
said at Spymaster Gaming Lowell.
Thugnificent. You just mad cause your ass is old. That was like my favorite song on that. I mean, there were some good songs on there, but that was probably my favorite. Which honestly, for anybody that's upset about the gerontocracy in DC, that song should become a theme song. You just mad cause your ass is old. First thing you do is pick up the phone. Alright. Let me put the timer on this thing.
Genetic Memory Farms said hell yeah, Aaron Magruder is a genius.
Okay. Doing Run for Fun, and Spymaster probably isn't even in here anymore. But you can't say I didn't do it.
Street Corner Becky said has here. Spymaster Gaming said what are you talking about?
Just checking. Just checking. Honestly, I need to be doing this more often. I started off the stream talking about how I'm missing all of my 2025 resolutions,
Street Corner
including
Becky
my
said I'm a Dodger is from our community as well.
Including my weight loss goal. So I have half a year basically to catch up on as many of those as possible. What's over here?
Spymaster Gaming said about to do some dumb shit.
You're back, Melia. Yes, Commander Joshua. Here is the Moonlight Herb. Next up is the Black Dragon Orchid. Whether it'll be the ends of the earth or the farthest reaches of the sea, I'll go anywhere it takes to find it. There's a slight problem. What is it? Flitch left on his own for Gregminster Palace to retrieve it. The only place the Black Dragon Orchid can be found is the floating garden of Gregminster. I shouldn't have let it slip in front of him. Oh, we're flying. We're on the back of Black. Whoa! He left me behind. Alright, Black, wait here. I'll be back in no time. Damn, there's so many I can't tell which one's the Black Dragon Orchid. This one here looks the most similar to what the old man Luiken described. Barbarossa! Indeed, that is a Black Dragon Orchid. Who are you? I should ask you the same question, young man. Surely you must know that this is the Imperial Garden.
Haunted
You're
underscore
the
wisp
Emperor.
said Orchid.
Never thought I'd encounter a flower thief while enjoying the breeze on a sleepless night. Judging by your outfit, you must be a dragon knight. Yes, your majesty. I'm Futch, a 9th rank dragon knight. An apprentice dragon knight, eh? And what brings you here? I came to pick a black dragon orchid. Alright, I say orchid, Whis. I see your correction. A black dragon orchid, your majesty. But please, let me go. I really need this orchid to wake up the dragons. Dragons? This must be Wendy's doing again. Young man, leave this place immediately. You're letting me go? Hurry, while I'm still feeling generous. Yes, your majesty. Did you get the orchid? Whew. Was that really the Emperor? It must have been, judging by the way he carried himself. But he did seem different from the rumors. He even let me go. Anyway, we'd better hurry back now that I've got a black dragon orchid. Right, Black? Ah, I'm just in time. Who the hell are you? I already got a black dragon orchid. Smell you later. What an insolent boy. I could see you need to be punished. Screams. Roars. Poor Black. Futch. Futch, come on, Futch. Wake up. The black dragon orchid. I must bring it back. It seems you're awake. Huh? What? Where am I? Where's the black dragon orchid? Don't worry. When we found you unconscious in the forest, you were still holding on to the black dragon orchid. You were clutching it so tightly, we had a hard time prying it loose from your fingers. I see. And the dragons? I've already prepared the antidote from the 3 ingredients and given it to them. They should awaken soon. Thank goodness. Say, Master Lincoln, what was the 3rd ingredient? The 3rd ingredient. What is it? What's the matter? I suppose it's easiest coming from me. The 3rd ingredient was a dragon's liver. It belonged to... No! No. Black. By the time we found him, Black was already dead. Despise me if you want, but we did what we had to do. But... Black... Commander Tyr, Joshua's dragons have awakened. Let's head to Joshua's quarters and drop a pact between the Liberation Army and the Dragon Knights. I'm sure he'll consent to it this time. You're right, he still hasn't agreed to an alliance. Commander Tyr, on behalf of the Dragon Knights, I thank you for saving our dragons. Joshua, does that mean... Yes, it looks like we'll be fighting side by side again, old friend. But against a very different enemy this time.
Genetic Memory Farm said, holy crap. I forgot they got Adam West to play R. Kelly's lawyer in the Pete trial.
Commander Tyr, the Dragon Knights will join you. Together we will defeat the Empire. Now we can finally return to Orange Castle. I really can't stand the smell of dragons. Humphrey, I have a favor to ask you. What is it? Come in, Futch. Futch, you know what this is about, don't you? Yes, Commander. Dragon Knights who lose their dragon must leave the Dragon's Den. Now that you've lost Black, I cannot let you stay here. I understand, Commander. Black probably died saving me. Futch, you mustn't blame yourself. I'm okay. I just want to believe that Black saved my life. Humphrey, will you take Futch with you? I can rest easy knowing he's in your care. All right. Thank you, sir. Commander Tyr, call on us when the fighting begins, and we'll rush to your aid. Commander Tyr, Master Lincoln wishes to return home, so I'll be flying him back on my dragon. Would you and your party also like a ride? Yes, thank you. Very well. I'll be waiting with Thrash out front. Take care, Futch. Someday you'll be able to return to us. I hope so. Hey, don't look so glum. I'll teach you how to use a sword. All right. And stop. Oh, that was it.
Haunted_Wisp said you have a lot of lives in your hands now, Devin.
Alright, I gotta use the bathroom. We'll be back in a second. Alright. You have a lot of lives in your hands now, Devin? Oh, when haven't I? And yet still, not enough. What are you talking about? Don't you trust my hunches? Your hunches? Thanks to your hunches, we nearly got captured by the Imperials, remember? Tee-hee-hee, I was feeling out of sorts that day. Hey, what's the matter? What are you two bickering about? Anyways, I'm telling you, I've got a hunch. He's a spy for sure, and my proof is that he won't say a word. Well, that doesn't necessarily make him a spy. You two, I asked, what are you bickering about? Oh, welcome back, Sir Flick, Commander Tyr. Haha, look at you, acting all coy in front of Tyr, but you just don't have what it takes to pull it off, sorry. You've got some nerve. Hey, get back here. What in the world? You've returned. I take it your meeting with the Knights of the Dragon's Den was...
First.
That's why. That's why it sounded weird. Uh-huh. Well, so you managed to secure an alliance? Don't worry, Master Strategist. Humphrey just needs to work on his communication skills. Uh-huh. By the way, who's that silent fellow over there? Kasumi and Kren caught him skulking around the castle. He refuses to say anything, no matter what we ask him. We were waiting for your return before deciding what to do. Taggart. Tyr? You must be Commander Tyr of the Liberation Army. Thank goodness, now I can keep my word to Master Warren. I kept silent because I was ordered not to speak to anyone until I met you in person. Qasim Hazil, Tyr McDull's replacement for the Northern Defense, has lately taken to using extremely aggressive measures to suppress the rebel factions. He must be looking to turn the tide. Master Warren is a wealthy man, well known in the North and even respected by the Imperials. He used this influence to harbor fugitives of the Empire in his home. This led to Qasim Hazil and his soldiers laying siege to the mansion. Master Warren and Sir Victor, who happened to be visiting, fought valiantly against the Imperials, but they were eventually captured. My master told me to bring news of what took place to the Liberation Army. Commander Tyr, Victor is one of the Liberation Army's greatest assets. As for Warren, despite his wealth, he is an honorable man whom many follow. At least this game. There's no worshipping of the almighty dollar going on around here. They're like, well, despite his wealth, he is an honorable man whom many follow. We must rescue them at all costs. At present, Qasim Hazil's troops estimate to be over 8,000 strong. On top of that, they're a well-trained army, while we're just a ragtag band of fighters. Commander Tyr, we're still disorganized as an army. If we're going to continue fighting, we need to give our troops some proper military training. Agreed. Very well. Allow me to make the necessary preparations. I suggest you retire early tonight, Commander Tyr. You have a busy day ahead. Well, I'm going to take that as an opportunity to try to do some more recruiting. How much money do I have? Oh shit, I've got a fat stack. Of course, I'm about to have nothing after I sharpen a couple of weapons. I gotta find the rest of these blacksmiths. Broke as a joke in no time. Persian lamp, not bad.
Genetic Memory Farms said you are a fan of R. Kelly? You want to help R. Kelly? Then get some counseling for R. Kelly. Introduce him to some older women. Hide his camcorder. Huey Freeman, just genius.
You're on a real Boondocks kick.
Haunted_wisp said Fusulu.
Fusulu. Fusulu gets the master robe. He might also get this cyclone orb. If he can equip it. Oh, he can.
Haunted_wisp said awesome is a tiger.
I've never known if he was a tiger man or if he's just a dude with a tiger like hoodie on. Hoodie's not the right word. I guess cowl would probably be the right word. Let's see if I could win some money. I'm a little short, bud. How about
Genetic Memory Farms said episode 3 is starting, so I am going to take a volcano break. Pretty sure it is the pimp named Slickback episode. Going to be trimming all night.
I know. I thought I said, God damn it. How much do I want to bet? What? It's not... Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't very clear. Should I bet every penny I have?
Haunted_wisp said trim till the broad daylight.
All or nothing, baby. Let's go. No score.
Haunted_wisp said fresh trim is usually worth smoking.
3. Oh, come on! Damn it! Are you kidding me? Such bullshit. Well, I guess it's time to go to Necklord's castle and kill a bunch of things for money. Let's see if Clive is here yet. He just kind of shows up here at random. I hope I didn't miss out on him. I think he is a missable...
Haunted_wisp said, or at least running an extraction on.
I think he's a missable character in part 2, but I don't know if he's missable in part 1. There's that guy in the warrior village, but I don't know what I need to get him. I guess maybe I need a window orb, but I don't know where to find that thing. Oh, there you are.
Haunted_Wisp said give him the window sets.
Wait, I gotta bring Mose? Alright, let me go get Mose. I'll come back with Mose. I brought him a window set before, but he didn't respond to it.
Haunted_Wisp said sucks.
Yeah, I have Windows set 0. I brought that to him, but he didn't really give a shit about it. I don't want to take everything from Pawn. I just want that ornament. Is it going to rip everything off of him? God damn, that's fucking a little heavy-handed. I don't even know where. I have those sound orbs too, but I don't know who to give those to. He can't equip the headgear. Oops. No, wait, that's... No, this isn't where I want to go. I hope whatever this mystery item is, I hope it's worth a lot of money. Come on, big dollars, big dollars. God damn it, a fucking hex doll. Oh, wait, is it you? No, it's not you. I don't know who gets the sound. Alright, Warriors Village. Where was he at? Was he in here? No, I think he was up here. Yeah. Hey there, brought me some work? Do I gotta bring all the brothers? I think I have to bring all the brothers. God damn it. Alright, who are they? Mies, I think, is one? Moss? Mies? I hope I don't get into any rough battles with these guys in my party because they are definitely not up to the task. Moss, Mies, Mos. I see you've all joined the Liberation Army. Commander Tyr, if they believe in you, so can I. Allow me to join you as well. Well, damn it, you should have... No, because I gotta get you, man. Why'd you walk away? Bitch, now I gotta go all the way... Well, I guess I would have had to gone back to the castle anyways. I can't even remember what that guy's name is. Moose. Alright, I got them all. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, yes, I am going to be in for some rough battles. Alright, Moose, I'm putting you up front. It's probably the best I can do right now. Alright, let's go to that mountain again. I guess I can't teleport right there, huh? What? No, I didn't. Oh my god, I was going. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Haunted_Wisp said there's one senator with the last name Nagoose, and in my head I always hear Nagoose is loose, like the juice is loose.
I'm not familiar with that name. Is that like a state senator?
Haunted_Wisp said maybe reps. Haunted_Wisp said but I think a senator.
Alright, may luck be with us on this run. Is it this way? Yes. Master, there you are. You just up and disappeared. Master Mace, we've all joined the Liberation Army. We haven't forgotten your teachings. That's why we've chosen the path we believe is right.
Genetic Memory
Please,
Farms
Master, lend us your support.
No, it's a pimp named Slickback, like a tribe called Quest. Say the whole thing.
My apprentices, you've all grown up truly. I'd planned to live out my days here alone. But perhaps I'll take on one last job. Commander Tyr, thank you for having me. Alright. Safe journeys back to the dragon. Nice.
Haunted_Wisp said he's only a rep.
That sounds right.
Haunted_Wisp said, and it's Negus.
It's what now? What did the Suki bot just say to me? Alright, let me reconfigure my party. I don't know where I'm looking at here.
Haunted_Wisp said Niguse.
Where's Flick?
Haunted_Wisp said, I'm afraid to type it right again cause I don't want to get banned.
You wouldn't get banned. I'm missing these two. I'm missing this one. I'm still missing a decent amount. Alright, I'm still that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. I'm still missing a decent amount. I know I have to get the librarian. No, I got the librarian. I have to get the farmer at Kulan. I have to get Crowley in the Cave of the Past. I have to get Pesmerga, who should be, I think, in Necklord's Castle. I don't know if that. I actually don't know if that's Suikoden 1 or 2 where he's in Necklord's Castle.
Genetic Memory Farms said R.I.P. John Witherspoon, respect Granddad.
Alright, Fusulu, let's see what you got. Show me what you got. didn't even get a chance to let him show you what you got. Name a more epic fall-off than Rick and Morty.
Haunted_Wisp said I don't know the Rick and Morty fall off cause I'm not there in my watching it. Haunted_Wisp said I heard some guy was a Chester the molester or something.
Yeah, one of the writers and I guess one of the voice actors. Oh, there he is. Alright, you guys deal with these guys first, because these guys carry a lot of cash on them. I thought if I pursued Necklord, I'd be able to find Uber. That said, I never expected anyone to be capable of taking that vampire down. Recruit? The Liberation Army? So you're going against the Imperials? Alright then. From what I've heard, he's now a part of the Imperial Army. Hell yeah. Got some pesmerga action going on. I wonder if my escape talisman will work while I'm outside. Damn it. This fucking annoying ass castle.
Haunted_Wisp said stopped watching it cause I heard guy was bad but it sucks I don't get to watch anything all the way through anymore because I'm trying to be ethical with what I support.
I respect that. I respect that. Alright, let me save it and then call it for tonight. Oops.
Haunted_Wisp said have a good one GMF and Vince and anyone else lurking. Haunted_Wisp said you too Devin.
Yep, that's gonna be it for me tonight. Thank you everybody for joining me as usual. I appreciate it as always. I will be back tomorrow, so I hope to see you all again then. Thank you very much, Wisp. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your night too, and everybody else. Hope to see you tomorrow, but if not, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you when I see you. Take it easy, y'all.
Genetic Memory Farm said I am still here, just working away.